Stevie and I were just kind of talking about his international trip this summer. Just what was that, and how did he kind of get involved with that?
Well, that's been going on for a while. In fact, about 8 years ago, I ended up going on a foreign trip with the Big East team, and the gentleman, Roy Blumenthal, is the guy that puts on these traveling teams that go over and play in Europe. And I thought it would be a great experience for Stevie and Tyre both to go over, because they, instead of me just talking about what it's going to be like when they go play professionally over there, for them to go over and experience the lifestyle and the culture and playing against the international players. So I thought that was a good opportunity for Stevie and Tyre both to go over there and see it for their own selves. And I hope that they had a great learning experience out of it from a basketball standpoint, and also from just a life experience as well. So both those guys came back with a lot of high raves about it and the opportunity. So I'm just hoping it translates to this year for us as well.
Freddie got a chance to do something in Brazil. So is that important though? If guys get a chance to do that?
Yes, it is. It is, because the more guys we have that want to play professionally, the more that they have a chance to go over there and say, "Can I do this?" And it might just be one particular country that they're in, but it gives them an example of, I always say to guys, like, McDonald's isn't McDonald's over in Europe and over in Brazil. It's a different way. It's a different taste. A Coke is a different taste. And so for them to have a chance to go over there and experience it for themselves and understand that, like, we take for granted everything that we have in the U.S., whether it be an electrical outlet to the different electrical plugs that they use compared to what we use. All of that just gives them an idea on the sense of, okay, this is different. Can I do it, or is this something that I might need to rethink and maybe think about maybe just going to work in a working world as opposed to going to play professional.
But you're not surprised Stevie's favorite city was Amsterdam?
Well, I hope for all the right reasons.
He said he stayed out of trouble.
Actually, Amsterdam's a great place. I was there as well. Beautiful country. I'm hoping for all the right reasons, though.
In terms of Stevie, I know we've talked about him being a leader every day as opposed to like every other day. Have you seen him continue to mature?
Yes, getting there. I'd be lying if I said he's totally there at this point yet, but he's getting there. He has to understand that, like, it starts with him, and I'm always riding him. I was riding him again this morning because I didn't think he came with the right mindset, and he might be ready to go, but it's other guys that aren't, and that's where I need him to get them going. So it doesn't always come from the head coach. It comes from my point guards, him and Kamar Williams, our quarterbacks. And that's where being a captain and being a leader is not when you pick and choose. It's every day, man, that we expect him to do that.
Will we see Stevie and Kamar play together?
Absolutely. You'll see them play together a lot. Yeah. It's just right now we're just mixing and matching and competing and making sure that every day he makes Kamar better, Kamar makes him better. But you'll definitely see those guys play a lot together.
So Jerry Johnson for the first time for me today in practice, and what's his role going to be?
Yeah, we're going to keep him at one position this year, at the five, at the backup five, as he gets, continues to grow in the program and goes on in his years. We're going to develop him into a 4 and a 5 where he can step out on the perimeter, just as we're doing for Tyre Marshall. But for him, his role is less just rebound, defend, and whatever opportunities come to you to score, take advantage of them. But I want his focus just to be rebound and defend and make sure you take care of the ball and just get better at those things, get better as a player, understand all the nuances and details at the college level, and all that other stuff will come. You can see, you haven't seen him before, but I'm seeing his growth, more than a lot of our other guys at this point, because he's a sponge and he's very coachable, and he understands once you show him exactly what it is that you're trying to get done, he picks up on things pretty quick. So I'm watching his progression really take off a great deal. And I would tell you by January, he'll really understand everything and really make an impact for us.
In terms of like rotations, is that something that'll still kind of sort itself out as you go through games and figuring out who maybe matches up best in certain situations?
Yeah, who we're going to go play West Virginia, we obviously are going to need a more physical presence. Obviously, I'm thinking going in more of a Moko Cisse than let's say an Ajiri guard a 5-man. So it'll come down to matchups early on in the non-conference. It'll come down to just, guys' roles versus how we're being defended. So all of that will still continue to play out. Do I have an ideal at this point how we want to rotate it? I do, but everything it'll end up working its way out at the end of the day.
I don't think what came out last night was much of a surprise. I think your guys probably anticipated this year, but how does that sort of mindset change from being sort of maybe an underdog to now where you are the sort of the hunted, so to speak?
Well, it's standards. It's coming to practice right there every day. We didn't come today the right mindset, so we ended up having to get off to a slow start. And to me, that all equates to being ready to, I don't care if it's a first-place team or a last-place team, coming with the right mindset every day, consistent, preparing the right way, understanding that everybody's going to give us their best shot because they think that we are the preseason number one. And, with that comes expectations. Our fans, our players, our coaches, anybody affiliated with our program, we expect that we live up to these expectations because we've earned it, so to speak, but yet we still got to go out and do it. And so it's just a constant reminder that we got to be mature and understand that every day bring it the right way.
Have you felt like there's a different buzz around campus? I don't know if you just go around or anything like that.
I know there's excitement.
People know that there's
excitement
here.
Not only here on the campus, just throughout. Even when we were trying to do scheduling, it was a great deal of respect from a lot of our peers and coaches, which I appreciate. A lot of schools didn't want to play us. They thought we were going to be good. And I said, hey, that's what we did last year. I don't know what we're doing this year. I know the opportunities that are there. I know our talent is there, but, that doesn't necessarily translate to win. So we got to do what we're supposed to do. And like I said, come with the right mindset in order for us to be successful and not think that we've arrived. We haven't won anything. We go down, we get beat by St. Peter's in the first round of the MAC tournament. So it's a long year. It's our guys are growing up, but yet there's still a lot of growth to be had.